General Hospital spoilers for June 9 to 13, 2025. See Willow Tait, Caitlin McMullen, going for Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, and Lulu Spencer. Alexa Havens-Bruning, being completely bashed. And I have to say, she kind of deserves it, and possibly a proposal. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what is coming the rest of this week. So, let's get right into it. General Hospital spoilers. Michael's custody battle and Sasha's testimony on Wednesday, June 4th. Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, is up on the stand at the divorce/custody hearing. No doubt Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, has lots of questions, but the question is, how much does Willow's lawyer know? I don't know if you noticed it, but on the most recent episode, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, was looking a little guilty when Sasha came into the courtroom. So there's a cloud of question around whether Nina shares what she knows. Sasha also takes the stand on Wednesday, and Rick asks when was the last time she and Michael had sex. So yeah, that begs the question, did Nina tell Rick that Michael cheated with Sasha? And it seems likely that Nina did. If not, Rick may have figured it out on his own. Maybe he followed the same path as Nina. Maybe he went to the Brown Dog Bar. Timeline of betrayals. Michael, Sasha, Willow, and drew one just real quick because I got a couple of comments, people not understanding the order of things and thinking that Willow did the deed first. Let me give you the timeline real quick just to refresh you. October 29th, Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, told Michael he had kissed Willow, and he did it to stop Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, and Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, from trying to blackmail him over ELQ votes. Then the next day, October 30th, Michael woke up in bed with Sasha. So Michael had found out Willow had kissed Drew, and Sasha had just found out Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, was her cousin. And they were both drinking at the Brown Dog. They woke up in bed together. So that was October 30th. On November 5th, 6 days later, several episodes later, was when Willow shagged Drew in the nursery with no idea the nanny cam was watching. And it was over a month later on December 12th when Michael and all the Quartermains got to see that sketchy sex tape thanks to the security bear. So there you go. Definitely Michael slept with Sasha before Willow slept with Drew. He did it on October 30th. She did it on November 5th. In terms of episodes, it was just a few. And in terms of actual days in Port Charles, it was probably just a few. But just so you know, if you were one of the ones who were asking me, Port Charles drama, secrets, suspicions, and surprisesso, looks like Sasha stresses out on this stand because Rick seems to know. Plus, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, and Laura Spencer, Ginny Francis, discussed their families. Obviously, the Donnie Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, stuff. I wonder if she's going to bring up the missing $10 million from Ace's fund. And Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, gets pushy with Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna. We haven't seen him in a minute. I miss him. And this could be about Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda, or the investigation into Sunny Penthouse bombing. Anna feels like she is really onto something. Says she's close to figuring something out. Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, is furious as she rips into Lulu's and says she intentionally destroyed her life. And Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, surprises Liz Weber, Rebecca Herbst. Well, does he propose? I don't know how much of a surprise it'll be because she knows that there's a ring box. Now, I guess it would be surprising if there's something other than a ring in there, but it definitely looked like a ring box. Maybe it's going to be a ring pop or something, Plus, Gio tells Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, that he feels like the only person he can trust right now is Sonny on General Hospital. And now, he's not even sure that he can trust him, obviously, because how close he is to Lois Cirillo. Laura tells Sonny that this thing that's very vague could have huge repercussions. And I think we're back to him selling the peers to Sidwell, maybe. And Brooklyn congratulates Lulu on succeeding in destroying her life. But I do expect Lulu to tell BLQ she did it to herself. I don't think she's going to be very apologetic. General Hospital spoilers. Thursday's turmoil, confrontations, confessions, and medical emergencies Thursday, June 5th. Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, and Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, invite family over. Looks like Marshall Ashford, Robert Gossett, is back in town. Maybe Kai Taylor, Jen's Austin Estrup, will come over with Trina Robinson, Tabiana Alley. It's all very odd since Curtis is still angry with Portia and questioning his marriage. But since she did come clean to him, about the ketamine stuff, maybe that has convinced him to give her a chance because she was still sitting on that, and she came clean. She told the truth for a change. Sasha is feeling quite overwhelmed, and it looks like when Rick starts questioning her about sleeping with Michael that she goes into premature labor. Obviously, Rick has freaked her out. And then that same day, Willow leaps into action, and I'm guessing she is going to go straight for Sasha, make up a line for her. But not to come at her for sleeping with her husband, but because Willow's a nurse and Sasha's very pregnant, is clearly having some sort of medical crisis. And of course, Brando Corbin, Johnny Wachter, and Sasha's baby died not long after birth. And Sasha has been very stressed out about this high-risk pregnancy. So I think Willow is going to jump in there as a nurse, which is the right thing to do. Lucky faces a painful truth, and I wonder if he worries that Liz won't commit to him while he is committed to Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, basically uncovering her dirty secret, and because he hasn't really committed to staying in Port Charles and putting down real long-term roots. Anna's suspicions grow, and she confides in Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and that's why it seems likely about the penthouse bombing. Friday's fallout. Regrets, revelations, and reckoning for day, June 6. Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Veganos, and Cody open up to each other. I'm guessing that Cody is going to share some of his regrets about the Geo situation. Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Curtis Ketchup. I wonder if he is going to tell her about the ketamine. Drew is quite concerned, and he may be reacting to Carly Corinthos Spencer's, Laura Wright, outburst about Nana having him drugged. And Willow may think that she's going to have to dump him to keep even partial custody of the kids, because now she looks like a cheater with a psycho mom and a sketchy boyfriend. Carly corners Jason, and I'm betting that she is chewing him out for pretending to be the father of Sasha baby, when that baby is clearly Carly's grandchild, and Nana confesses. So she may admit to Willow she drugged Drew and why. Next week's drama. Custody battles, confrontations, and complications the episodes of June 9th through the 13th. Michael is probably reconsidering on pushing for full custody at this point, now that the whole Sasha thing seems to have come out. There's obviously going to be some fallout from Carly slinging that accusation at Nina in court on General Hospital. I wonder if Max Scorpio, John J. York, will follow up. If there is a trail to follow with Brad Cooper, Perry Shin, and Jacinda, Paige Herschel, both gone, and there's nothing necessarily linking it. Nina never confirmed to Carly that she did indeed do it. Like Carly was impressed with her. But I don't remember Nina saying, oh yeah, we did that. And since Drew was framing Tracy, he might be in trouble for that if he goes against Na. So, we'll see how it goes. Liz may confront Rick Weber about the blackmail if Lucky tells her by the end of the week as part of whatever their surprising conversation is. Rocco Falsaroni, Finn Francis Kerr, and Gio are connecting as brothers and Willow is on fire. She is likely going to confront and rage at Nina about what she did to Drew. And Tracy and Drew framing her may complicate Mac trying to prosecute anybody for this crime. So we'll see. Marco Rios, Adrian Antondo, is keeping a close eye on Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grun, and Sasha is very worried about her baby.